Welcome back to B&E Stitchery.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Emma.
Welcome.
Why are you questioning that? Are you Brandy?
I am, but the way you said Stitchery.
Stitchery. We're coming back at you on another late Friday afternoon. It is 7:17 p.m. People, we have both had really bad, crazy, hectic work weeks this week. So, excuse our giggles. A lot of you guys commented that it was fun, that we were so giggly last time. So we'll try to tone it down just a little bit because I rewatched some parts and I was like, wow, I'm annoying.
I was annoying myself a little too.
So we're going to tone it back just a little bit, but we have both had quite a week and we are both very tired. So, yeah, there's that. We are coming back at you a little bit earlier than we typically would because Easter is around the corner. It's next weekend, which is fun and exciting, which means we have plans, and we could have filmed next weekend because I'm coming down here, but my husband is obviously coming with me, and I didn't want to subject him to sitting on the couch while we film a Flosstube because I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could film a Flosstube in front of him.
He could have hung out.
I know, but I would feel bad to just leave him up there. I don't know.
Casey would have been fine with Dad.
Listen,
Casey and Dad bond.
I know. Bond.
They bond.
I know, but I just felt bad. So we're coming back a little bit earlier. We don't have as much to show than we normally do, but I was saying to Mom, I was like, this might be our shortest Flosstube yet, and it's still going to be 40 minutes because we've never had a Flosstube less than an hour, really.
We'll see.
So we'll see what we got to chat about today.
Yes.
Life updates, what do you got going on?
Well, you mentioned that I have had a crazy couple of weeks. It has been absolutely nuts. Last week, I didn't stitch all week long.
I know. She FaceTimed me on Friday night and she was like, this is the first time I'm stitching all week. And she said it in like this like cryptic tone. I was like, oh my God.
It was awful. It was awful. But I took a new position at work, which I'm very excited about. I am an account manager at our print firm, and I will now be the HR manager. So I used to do HR portions through the company that I worked for before, so it seemed like a good fit when the position became open. So I'm excited to
So do you have to, like, we talk about this a little bit, but they're not filling your position, right? So they're just dispersing your accounts. Do you have to do a lot of transition work?
Yeah.
Like, is that kind of why it's crazy?
Yeah. No, that's not why it's crazy, because I don't start my new position until June.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
And I actually am going to be keeping some of my accounts.
Yeah,
because some are complicated.
Crazy for that.
I don't know the workload, and I love the company that I work for because if it's too much, it's too much, and I can say so.
Yeah.
If it's not enough, I can say so too. You know, so I've never done HR for this company. It seems pretty streamlined, so I think it's not going to be as challenging as what I do right now. So I'm looking forward to it. I would love a change. I think it's going to be a challenge at first, but I think, you know, I have the experience. So I'm excited for
I'm excited for you.
a new career.
Yeah. Nothing in my life has changed. I'm just waiting for springtime, baby. Waiting for springtime. If you're sticking around.
You said springtime baby.
Not actual baby. I'm just saying like springtime baby.
Everybody keeps asking Emma when she's going to be having a baby.
When the time comes. When God is willing.
I said I am not ready to be a grandma yet. But.
Yeah. If it were up to me, I'd probably be pregnant yesterday, so I'll just put it that way. If you get the gist. I'm just saying, if you've been through the last couple Flosstubes, I'm having house issues with the septic tank, and it just keeps snowing randomly, and we still are having nights below freezing temperatures.
I know.
So it's like the ground is just not thawing, and it's just...
Yeah. You know what's funny? Dad, like when we had our faux spring, Dad was like, oh, you should get some gravel and I'll start working on your stairs. And I was like, Dad, I can't have a truck come up here. It's way too soft right now. And he's like, oh, it'll be fine. You know, we'll get it. And then like a couple days later, we got like 7 inches of snow. And I was like,
Rain.
yeah, that's why, you know,
Snow.
in March, you don't do anything.
You don't do anything.
So
now it's April, 11th? And we're still just waiting. I don't think there's going to be any more snow, knock on wood. But
okay, there will be, I'm sure.
Never ceases to amaze me with the weather in Maine. So there's some rain in the forecast, but no snow, so that's good. So that's just my life. I've just been dealing with that still and stitching, and there's no end in sight for me with work and the workload on my plate. We are so understaffed, it's not even funny. I'm the only senior nonprofit accountant at our firm in New England, so, and there were 4 at this time last year. So I'll just put it that way. Between promotions and people leaving, so I'm crazy busy, and yeah, there's no end in sight because we have new clients. We keep bringing on new clients when we can barely survive with the ones we have. But it's fine. So can you see my stress acne? Can you see my bags under my eyes? It's all the things. So
yeah. It's been stressful the last
But I force myself. I don't work after working hours. I am the type of person, I'm a morning person. I get to the office at 5:30 in the morning and I leave at 4:30. So I'm working 11-hour days. A lot of people don't see that because they don't log on till 8:30, and then they're like, why are you leaving at like 4:30, 5 o'clock? And I'm like, hello, I've been here for 11 hours.
Right.
Somebody questioned me on that and I was like, I'm not even gonna, just stop.
Yeah.
So I get home, I cook dinner, we relax together, we talk about our days, we take the dog on a walk. By 7 o'clock, I'm in my stitchy chair every night. I need an hour at least from 7 to 8. I just need an hour to just
That's
relax.
what's so great about this hobby is that it allows you
really
to
is like
disconnect your brain a little bit and unwind.
Yep.
It definitely is a relaxation.
the little pitter patters of the doggy toes.
He's looking out the window.
Yep. Okay. Anything else before we dive in?
I don't think so.
All right. We'll start with FFOs. You first.
Okay. Well, I only have one.
That's fine.
I finished the Chris the Camping Stitchers, Friends of the Sweetest Treasures in Life, as a pillow. And I haven't stitched it down yet, but I will. So.
And we must confess, did we both finish these pillows 10 minutes before we started filming? You tell me. The world may never know. Yes, we did. So my first FFO is a start and a finish and a FFO. I started this on Saturday night of the Nash Stash, which was so much fun, hosted by Lindy Stitches. I love her events. They're so much fun. Good time to meet new stitchers, hang out with friends, and just stitch all weekend. So I took that Saturday, like completely logged off of work. I paid for it during the week, and on that Sunday I ended up logging on for a little bit, but regardless, I really took that day off and I just stitched all day long, which you'll see in another finish. So this is my finish from Emily Call, and this is Choose Happy. And her chart is with Classic Colorworks, Caribbean Waters, and something else.
I don't know why you try to remember
I don't know why I try to remember that. But anyways, I was getting, all that to say, I switched it for Color and Cottons in my stash, which didn't bring them with me, so
don't even
couldn't
know what
tell
they
ya.
are.
Actually, I know that the light blue is Flurries. The dark blue I don't know. And the green is Pickle, which I love.
Yeah,
reminds me
cool.
of Brenna.
That's what Niecy calls Brenna.
That Brack stitch is like coming up. Ugh, whatever. It's on there now. So there is my pillow, and this is my first ever pillow finish. And I used the same backing as Mom and a little wool patch that we cut out, and there's that. Emily called Choose Happy. There is another like square like chart in this chart, but I did just the main piece. And this was a really quick stitch, so
I love it.
yeah,
It's
it's
awesome.
super bright and cheery. So, oh, and I stitched this on 28 count Hera by Atomic Ranch. So that's that. Okay, my next FFO is one that I've owed you guys to show for a while now that I kept forgetting because I brought it to my office because I really like having this at my office in my office. And the way it's hung up, like I have an L-shaped desk, and so I kind of like sit in the corner of the L shape. So I'm kind of like looking half at the wall and half out my door. So this is hung up like right almost above my my laptop. So like when I look up above my laptop, I see this, and sometimes it's just a good reminder. Stop yawning already. This is Strength and Dignity by The Proper Stitcher, and this is framed in an art to frame piece. It's custom dimensions, so I had to, order a, well, it's a wonky size, so I had to order a custom frame.
It's nice.
Yeah, I love it, and they're super light. Like so light.
Yeah.
But I love it so much. It's just a cream, basic little chunky frame. And I switched some colors on this. Couldn't tell you what they are now because I finished it over a year ago. Well, yeah, over a year ago now. Because I did this as a birthday start for Stephanie of the New England Stitcher, who we love so much. So this is a piece that we did for her. I originally was going to hang this up in the bathroom at my house, but then I loved it so much that I wanted to bring it to work, and I love what it says. So that's that. I love it. That's it. Okay. My next FFO is one that you're all expecting to see because I've been keeping up with this series pretty well. Pat myself on the back for that because I didn't think I would make it this long, if I'm being so for real. I know, there's a little ding. Okay, this is Sweet Wing Studios Wordy Birds series, and this is a start, finish, and FFO from our last Flosstube. This is the April one. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. The colors are coming through really well here. This is stitched on 32 count Forget Me Not Lugana by Atomic Ranch. A lot of people on Instagram were curious about that. So 32 count Forget Me Not. It was the fabric of the month.
It's a gorgeous fabric.
Was it for February or was it for March? I can't remember.
Can't remember, but when I went shopping with Beth got some of it.
Yeah, it's a
and
really
she
good
was like,
color.
I don't really like purple,
It's
and
like
I really like blue.
It reminds me of hydrangeas because it's like not purple, but it's not blue, but it's both.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's gorgeous.
So,
and the colors on that just look so good.
I love it so much, and I'm sure you all know, but just as a reminder, if you're new here, I do have these on magnets. So I just lace it up the piece. Stop yawning. I lace up my piece and then I glue magnets on there with some E6000, and then they just snap right on, and I just wiggle it a little bit to get it centered. And that's that. So I'm up to April and I have this displaying, and I don't really know when I'm going to start May, but I'll show that in my plans because obviously I'm going to keep up with it.
Yeah, May's great.
Yeah, it's super cute. I have one more FFO that's not stitching related.
Oh, I have another one that's not stitching related.
You first then, because I've been talking a lot.
Oh, okay. So we as a group decided that
we were going to be insane.
We were going to be insane. This was our drunk with power moment at Stitch New England, I guess. We all decided that we were going to make enough gifts for 2 tables because there were so many of us
we
sitting
just have
at
so
the
many
library.
Friends. I mean, what first world problems, right? I mean, come on. Let's not complain.
So we decided to make 12 gifts.
And our friend group is a little competitive. I don't know.
I don't think we're competitive.
I think, would you have made come on. Did you?
I would never have done this.
Yes, exactly.
But I don't think it's a competition thing. I think it's that we love to gift. No, Jilly loves to gift and Steffi loves to gift.
But everybody always feels like they have to give the best gift, I feel.
Well, but who doesn't want to give a good gift?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. So anyway, I made 12 of these bags. They are enough for a project bag, like a small project bag, but they stand up. So they're gusseted.
The bottom.
They're gusseted at the bottom, and they stand up, and I like them. They could be an Ocean's pouch. They could be a makeup bag. They could be whatever you want it to be, but I had made one of these for our exchange when we did for the Rhode Island finishing thing that we did. So I made one, and it was a quick and easy bag. So I like it, and this one's Emma's.
I'm so
Because she
excited.
picked up her fabric.
I did. Yay.
And then I have 12 more. Or 11 more.
You're done. Wait, you made 12?
I made 12.
You made one for yourself?
No. I made one for another thing.
Yeah. That we can't talk about.
Yes.
So, anyways, that's exciting. I have yet to make a single one of my gifts. So, and we're
2 weeks
2
to
weeks
retreat.
out, and I have inventory to input for the retreat, and I have things to do, and I have
I have a
Easter,
feeling
and I
that
have
you're
work,
going to be
and
giving a store-bought gift.
would anybody hate me?
I don't think anybody's going to hate you.
I feel so bad, but I'm so busy. But I'll figure something out. Anyways. I feel the judgment coming off of you. It's permeating in my direction. This is how
am
you're just
not
looking at
judging.
me. Anyways, so I need to get on that because
You do need to get on it. That's why I was looking at you like, you gotta figure something out. You gotta figure it out, girl.
yeah. Anyways, so there's that. So my non-stitching FFO is a little baby hat.
I thought you gave this away.
I forgot to put it in her gift. I will be giving it away, but I forgot to give it in her gift. So my best friend, Abby, who was my maid of honor, had her baby shower, and she's so cute. She's like the cutest little pregnant baby, little lady you've ever did see. You didn't even guess that she's pregnant. Like, she's so tiny, itty bitty. Oh, she's so cute. And she's 32 weeks. I mean, like, she's not like she's, this one's a little bit better lighting picture, but she's not holding the bump. I was like, no, we need to take another one of you holding the bump. Anyways, I'm so excited for her. She's my bestest friend of all time. So if you couldn't tell by the pictures, she's a big fan of the color green, and her whole nursery is green. Like, all of the sleepers that she bought in newborn sizes are green. Like, she just loves the color green. It was her wedding colors. Anyways, so I knit the baby. And none of her family nobody would watch this anyways.
Do you need to cut that out?
No, I don't.
Okay.
She was saying him at the baby shower, but she
Okay.
just hasn't posted it on Facebook, and nobody watches this that would know her. Anyways, this is a baby hat for the cute little baby, and it's a newborn size, and he's due in June. So will he wear this very much?
It'll stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stretchy enough.
Yeah. So this is just a tutorial that I found on YouTube, and it was knit with straight needles, no curvature needed. So it just gathers at the top with like a little scrunch, the same way you would finish a round cross stitch, like you do the weave and then you pull. It's the same thing. You just pull it tight and then you tie a couple knots, and that's it. And so it's a cute little double brim hat, and I love it so much. And I do have another one started in a lighter sage green color in the 6 to 9 month newborn size. It adds I think 2.5 inches in length, and there was an extra 16 stitches long. So it's an extra 16 this way and 2 inches this way. The dog is snoring. So yeah, I used to knit in high school and middle school, and my grandmother taught me how, and I just randomly decided I would knit a hat, and it was like riding a bicycle. I finished this in a weekend.
Yeah.
It was so fast. I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it.
I actually had bought some sock yarn.
I saw that in your craft room. I was like,
Well, I had bought it a while ago because there's a great yarn store in Belfast.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
we should go. What time does it open?
It does not open early enough. We have a library stitchers meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. And Emma keeps thinking that she's going to do stuff before. I'm like, nothing opens before 9, Emma.
I know. Anyways, so excited about this, and I did not bring my my knitting whip, but it's about this long. It's little. So I wanted to get better, I really want to keep knitting. I am enjoying it. It's a good it's a good craft that you don't have to pay attention to very much. So you don't have to look at a pattern. It's completely screen free, right? I stare at a screen all day, and then I stitch with my iPad. So, I'm staring at a screen literally all day. So it's nice to have a completely screen free hobby.
Yeah.
So I want to get a little bit better with my tension, like just with knitting straight needles. So I'm going to do one more of these little hats, and then I think I'll move on to like a simple circular hat, like knitting in the round. I keep saying circular. Knitting in a round. So that is my plan for knitting.
Do you have circular needles?
I do.
Okay.
If you have any tips on how to get them unkinky, Jilly Bean texted me that, you hold it over boiling water, and I did have, like, in the steam kind of
Didn't I tell you to use the hair dryer on them?
Listen, I tried both of those things. These things are stubborn. Because it works, like, and then I'll, like, let it be, and I'll put it down, and then, like, the next morning I went out, and they were, like, kinked back over each other. I was like...
You think that they're supposed to be completely straight, and they're not.
They're always going to be like that?
A little rounded, yes.
Well, I mean, they're always going to be a little rounded, but they're, like, full loop. Anyways, there's that.
I'll show you my set.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Let's do finishes. You first, because I've been talking a lot.
Again. So Emma mentioned that we did the Nash Dash, and I wanted to do a start. So I picked the ladybug.
This is a start and finish.
Hands on Designs.
Did you do the Smyrnas on the lady? Oh, you did. It looks so good.
Is he cute?
It's super cute.
He's so cute. And this is on the Called For fabric on 32 Lugana. And I love him.
He's very cute.
There's a lot of detail in Kathy's patterns.
Yeah.
I love her patterns. There's a lot of back stitching. There's a lot of, it's just a lot of detail.
Fiddly bits.
There's fiddly bits, but it just makes it
it's so beautiful.
So beautiful. So.
Gorge!
I love it. So I will finish this in a round. I've never done one of her round finishes. So I'm going to do the cording and do all of it. And I am looking forward to doing the bee. I was like, oh, I'll finish that really
so fast.
And then I'll start the bee. I didn't finish it at Nash Dash. It took me a couple days later to finish it. So
it is what it is.
It is.
Do you have any other finishes?
That was my last one.
Okay. My Nash Dash finish is the cutest thing you ever did see. Oh my God, I love it. I didn't bring the chart with me because it's a finish, but it is a chart of 3 patterns. So it is the Puntini Spring Trios. I think that's just what it's called. Spring Animal Trio, something like that.
I don't know.
It's gorgeous. I love it. It has a bunny, a sheep, and a cow. And I chose to do the bunny. And look at her. Oh my gosh. I'm so obsessed with her.
She's so great.
Oh, she's just so cute. So I did all of the little wreath on Friday night. And I started around 6:30 and I stitched until 11. So the wreath took me like 4.5 hours. And then all day was the bunny and the little bibbidi-doobs. The bibbidi-doobs. Those little butterflies. But she is just so precious. And I love her. And I used the Called For DMC. And this is stitched on 32 count.
The detail of her.
I know. The shading is really great. When I was doing it and kitting these together and putting these on floss drops, I was like, really? That color? But
yeah,
it works.
You had said that about the rabbit color.
It looks so green, like on the skein, but it really is not.
It's beautiful.
So I decided to stitch this on Golden Waves by Atomic Ranch 32 count. I was toying between like 3 different colors. I had like a pastel minty green fabric because I was like, oh, pastel springs, like super cute.
Easter.
But Easter. And then I had like a pastel purple. But then I pulled out the yellow and I was like, I really like the yellow. Like it's just springy. It's so cute. So this is in a 5-inch Morgan hoop. It's not finished that way. I just have it all wrapped around.
I think I have some hoops.
I do have a 5-inch
Oh,
Morgan
you
hoop.
do? Okay.
I just haven't gotten around to finishing it.
Okay.
But it will be finished in a 5-inch hoop, just like this.
So it's going to look just like
Morgan
that.
Hoop.
Yeah.
It'll be pretty much like this. I think I'm going to wrap the hoop in pink ribbon to like accent the little pink flowers all on the wreath.
That'll look good.
Either pink, or I thought about doing blue because there's the little blue flower in her
pink
ear.
would look good.
I'm gonna mix and match, see what I've got going on in my stash. I do have pink and blue ribbon, so we'll see what
comes out.
So that's my finish, and I love her so much.
She's cute.
I should not be drinking soda. We've done this before. Okay. Whippity-doo-dah, whippity-day.
You have starts?
We just said the order of operations, and I didn't follow it. You first.
So I have, all of mine are starts.
What?
Because I hadn't
You didn't
started.
do a whippity-doo-dah? Yes. I mean, I guess that's technically it. Yeah.
So I'll start with my anniversaries of the heart.
Which is technically a whip because she's doing it on one piece.
I don't know that I had this one stitch at all yet. I don't think I had started it. So this is Pink Hill Manor from Blackbird Designs, Anniversaries of the Heart. This one I am stitching for my...
Did you post the molasses cookies?
Nope. Like I said, I have been very
I know.
I have been very slacking badly. So this is
This is for who?
This is for my grandmother, Jean Lawler, your Grammy Nana, and...
Oh my god, okay, you're gonna make people sick.
I know. This is my start. So I got a little ways to go still. Yeah.
It's only April 11th.
I know.
You have plenty of time.
I have plenty of time.
Your face.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just am getting a little overwhelmed with everything, I think.
Why?
Work and
Oh,
everything.
just
You know
life.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Life is really just overwhelming me.
Life is lifing right now.
I think that I'm having a hard time focusing on stitching it when I get home because I have so much to do. When I get home, I'm just like, I gotta get this done, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I just, yeah.
Life is
and
lifing.
I feel like I'm working, 11, 12-hour days sometimes and driving, and
it's a lot.
it's
a lot.
It's been a long week. And I had to take Monday off for a doctor's appointment, and
All the
I
things.
wasn't expecting, so
Yeah.
So I'm just
We're tired.
having a hard time getting into my stitching, but I think we all have those experiences,
Yeah, for sure. It goes in peaks and valleys for sure. For sure.
Yep.
Your next start. I only have one.
Oh, okay. This one, I wanted to do the spring mingle and I wasn't going to do the class. And then I'm like, yes, I am. I am going to do the class because I've never done a Jingle Ball class and I want to learn how to do it. And I love this stitch. So I am doing the Spring Mingle class from Kathy Haberman.
This bee's got knees.
This
I love that
got
name.
knees. I'm not going to stitch the pins because I want to make little flower pins on my own. But
Stitch the pins?
Yeah, see the pins on top?
They're stitched?
They're
I didn't even recognize.
So you stitch those on perforated paper and you stick them on pins. But I'm not going to do that because I want to have
too much work.
Yeah, that too. I want to have actual flowers. So this is my start. I am stitching this on 32 count light taupe and taupe. Sorry. So I'm almost halfway there. And then she showed a I think it's in the email that you can do it just the center on a black piece of fabric and then do the circle finish too.
That's wrong.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to want to stitch it after I already stitched this.
I'll stitch that.
There you go. But I'm doing the class. So
I hope you have so much fun.
I am going to have fun. I'm going to
I'm
learn
not
how
a
to
class
do it.
lady. I don't think I'm a class gal. Never say never, but
I've taken quilting classes before and I've really learned a lot, and I think everybody has raved about the way Kathy teaches.
They do.
And
Everybody.
the tips and tricks that she gives. So that's why I really wanted to do this is, and I think my finishing could use a little zhuzh.
A little zhuzh.
So I had to quick start that. And I'll have it done probably in the next few days.
And if you haven't gotten your Spring Mingle tickets, what are you doing? It's the weekend of May 2nd and 3rd, so you should definitely come. We'll be there. It's so much fun. I'm so excited. I didn't realize that there was going to be like designers there. I thought it was just like another like get together stitch event, but Pigeon Coop Design.
And they're going to have exclusive patterns too.
And the sneak peek included a blue bird with cherry blossoms.
And
right up my alley.
Boomerang stitches too.
Yes.
I love her designs, and she also does like birdie stuff. So I wonder if all of it's going to be birdie.
Birds, springy
This
burbs.
isn't birds though. It's
Burbs.
bees. Burbs.
Burbs. It's funny because I hate birds in real life. Like real living birds.
Like
I have been only stitching birds this whole freaking year. What is up with me? But I literally hate birds. Like if I see a bird flying close to me, I am like duck and cover. I hate them. Like I'm not a fan. But stitching them, I don't mind. Because it's an inanimate object.
yeah. Well, apparently with all your wordy birds, you must love them.
I do love the wordy birds. Yeah.
They're the greatest.
Yeah. So anyways, we hope to see you there at the Spring Mingle event.
Yes.
And I'm going to be buying all of the exclusive patterns probably because I haven't seen a single sneak
the other
peek.
one is.
Get on your
3.
Instagram because we should talk about it and say the right facts.
Yes. Go ahead and show yours.
Well, while we're on the topic, I just want to stay on the topic.
Go ahead. It's going to take me a little while.
Spring Mingle. We'll be there to mingle in the spring. Do you like my song?
Oh my gosh.
That one and then scroll. No, scroll. Pigeon Coop?
Pigeon Coop.
Counting Puddles.
Counting Puddles. I love
I love her
Counting
too.
Puddles. And
Boomerang
stitches.
Yes.
Yep.
It was Counting Puddles. She does a lot of back stitch though. So we'll see on that one. If there's a lot of back stitch, I might not be getting it, but
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I do own Counting Puddle patterns, but we'll see.
Good job.
I know. It's kind of an alliteration. Breathe. Okay. My next thing. My start. Why are you staring at me like
I'm
so
just
weird?
waiting for you to show your start.
This?
You're doing like the Tin Man thing again where you pause.
Oh my god. It's because it's almost 8 p.m., people. I worked 53 hours this week. I'm tired. Anyways.
Don't whine again.
I'm not whining. Okay. What am I saying? This is Peace on Earth by Leela's Studio. This is my new start. And you might be curious. Emma, you just said you can't wait for spring. Why the hell are you starting something winter? Couldn't tell you, but I love this thing. Look at
This
how
is like
stunning.
nothing I ever thought you'd stitch, because when we started Autumn is as Joyful, you're like, oh, I don't like Quakers.
I was like, I don't want to start a Quaker. It's too big. I'm not into it. And then this one came out, and now my entire view on Quakers have changed. And I want to stitch all of these Leela Studio
I know.
Quakers.
She was going through the patterns on Etsy, and she's like, I want this one.
And did you know you can get them in PDFs? Some of my friends did not know you can get Leela Studio in PDFs.
Yep.
Hot tip. It's through Etsy.
She has an Etsy store.
Because I heard somebody on Flosstube mention her PDFs, so I knew she had them. She has a website, but she doesn't sell her
Did you know
PDFs on the
Stacey
website.
Nash has an
I did know
Etsy,
that.
and you can get PDFs.
I've never stitched a Stacey Nash before.
Yeah, but aren't you going to?
I am, but we'll talk about that in plans. Okay, my start. This is on 32 count light taupe. Okay, first we have to show the beautiful, oh my god.
Look at those colors.
It's just DMC, but like, come on. I am a DMC girl through and through. I love.
What's your floss bling?
Happy Day. I got it at the library stitchers last year. Happy Day. Can you even? No. Okay, whatever. We're gonna move on.
It's a book.
It's a book that says Happy Day. It's cute. I am stitching this on 32 count light taupe because it's just a good old reliable fabric. And we were going through, I was FaceTiming Mom and I was like, this one. And she's like, no, too light. The white's not gonna show. And I was like, this one. And she's like, no, too light. White's not gonna show.
If you're
So
gonna have white on there and you do have not a lot of white, but there's snow.
There's a lot of white. I'm going to talk about it in a minute, but when you see the amount of stitches of white, you're like, whoa. So
you wanted to show up.
This is my little start.
Oh,
it's so cute.
that's so great. I didn't realize that green was two different, a green and a gray. Yeah, pretty.
So this is 811 stitches, 3%. And if I stitch 202 stitches every day, I would get this done on August 15th. That won't be happening. I can promise you that. But that's where I'm at. I'm really enjoying it. I really like it. It does, everybody says, once you finish one motif on a Quaker, it feels
good,
gratifying.
doesn't it?
It's like, oh, check that one off the box.
Yeah,
Like
it feels good.
It's nice. Those leaves, oh my God, those are dense. But I just love it so much. I love it so much. So I am probably going to...
I also, on a Quaker, love, like, when you're done with motif, you're like, okay, where am I going to go next?
Yeah, you like which direction
Yeah,
are you
I could go up, I could go down, you
Yeah.
know, like...
It is fun.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk a little bit about Markup RXP because everybody and their mother asks me how I use this app. I am not giving a tutorial because there are 7,000 tutorials out there that are going to do a way better job than me. Okay, so I'm going to link down below the Markup RXP YouTube channel. It's great. Love it. Also, join the Markup RXP Facebook group and you can post like specific questions and they have like moderators, I guess you could call them, that help answer your questions. So, highly recommend.
Good tips. I did not know that.
In Markup RXP,
but it is easy to just start using. I haven't looked at anything and I've been able to import patterns and just go. So
So there is this page. I can't show you how to get to this page because I have to go through the chart to show you and I can't show the chart obviously. So there's this page. When you're on your chart, it's like in the top middle, okay? And it is the symbol and it says the DMC number that you're on. If you click on that thing, this pops up. And this is the list of all your symbols. And it has how many stitches are done and how many stitches are to do. And then at the bottom it says done and to do, okay? So a lot of people ask me like, how do you know how much DMC to cut when you're kitting your projects? That's how I know. I know with my stitching style how I stitch. And I stitch on a 32 count or 28 count with 2 strands. So I do the fold in half method, the loop start method. I know that if I cut my strand of 6 things, you know, a single strand of DMC, you know, 6 strands of floss, that I can get 160 stitches from one 18-inch length. So I use mental math, which is Mom and I were having trouble with the other night. How many stitches is 520, or how many lengths of floss is 528 stitches? You know, like one of those. So that's how I cut how much I need. So that's how I kit up from my master set, my floss drops. So like you can see, white is taking up a large majority of this because there's something like 2,085 stitches of white, but this color right next to it, I only have 1 strand because there's only 119 stitches. So that's how I kit up my floss from my master set. Just because I don't want to cut all the floss and then have to rebobinate it. I don't like doing that. It's a pain in the butt. I don't like having half cut things back on my bobbins. So I cut what I need. And then like, say I did my math wrong, I just cut one more strand, you know, I go in and I cut one more strand. So I get a lot of questions on my Instagram every time I show a kit of me, or like me showing a kit that I did, or the process of how. That is how. So highly recommend the Markup RXP app. It is an iPhone or Apple app. So if you have an iPhone.
No, you can use it. They have a version for
Samsung?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
For Android.
I know that
both.
Pattern Keeper does the same thing, like it counts stitch, like it does the same thing. So
yeah,
if you
but
have
that's
Pattern
Android
Keeper,
only.
That's Android only. So hot tip, use your apps. That's how you know how many stitches.
Good job. Okay, so I have another start as well. Maggie May. And the reason why I started Maggie was because I am doing her at Library Stitchers. And I wanted to get her outlined because I want to be able to fill in. I think it's going to just be...
Bag really fast?
Oh, yes, please do.
Look at how cute this Como bag is.
You've shown it.
I know I've shown it in the past, but look at how cute this fabric is. Oh, I'm just so obsessed. Okay.
I love Como bags.
Me too.
So this is my outline of Maggie May.
What are you stitching her on?
I am stitching her on 20 count old sheep.
Oh, 20 count. Oh, she's small.
She's going to be tiny. She's not going to be that big.
She's small, but like she's not on 20 count. Like on a 20 count, I would have expected her to be smaller.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't wait to have her stitched. And I heard that Tiger Lily did a tutorial on finishing these.
On her Patreon, though.
Yeah. So for 30 days, it's only available for the paid people, but after that, it will be available for everybody.
Is she going to post it on her YouTube?
I think it's still through her Patreon. Oh. I'm part of her free Patreon.
Oh, I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah, she has a free Patreon. That's how I got the Anniversaries of the Heart floss list. That's why I joined it.
Okay.
So she has a free portion and she has a paid portion. I haven't done the paid portion yet because I've done a couple of Patreons and I find that like I don't stay active enough in it to be making it useful for me. So, but she's a great resource. And then looking at Chantel's stuff that she did with...
Oh my God. It was so beautiful.
The boxes.
Yes, the like little cubbies. They each had their own like themed cubby. Oh my God.
They were so cute.
I posted that back on my Instagram story and I was like, this is the post that's making me start an animal cracker.
Yep.
And it is because I am starting an animal cracker. Which I didn't think I ever would because it's not like Stacey Nash just really isn't my style. But
her animal crackers
these
are
animal
cute.
crackers are cute as a button.
And Kathy Walker started on our Library Stitchers page.
Yeah. What is the hashtag? Something cracker together. LSR cracker.
I don't remember,
but it's cute and I'm starting one.
Yeah, so I imagine that a lot of people will be. So, and I'm excited about the one you're starting.
I am starting Little Miss Lily. I love her, the little frog.
I mean, who doesn't need a frog when you're a stitcher?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to keep, you know how I have the wooden lap thing? I'm going to use her as like a pin cushion for my needle.
She'll be like a voodoo doll.
Every time I have to rip, I'm just going to stab her.
Poor Lily.
Poor Lily. You know, my coworker's daughter's name is Lily. So and we say that all the time, Lily. But yes, I am super excited to start Lily. I should order the threads from Penny so I can get that soon.
Yeah.
Because I do want to do the called for threads. I love the variegation and
yeah. You could look through my stuff and see what I have.
Okay. I won't not take out that offer.
Go ahead. I mean, it's just sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Oh, I have a whip that I haven't even shown yet.
Well,
I thought we were done.
I was waiting for you.
I thought we were just chit-chatting. Okay. You have this thing, right?
Okay. It's over on the table.
All right. My whip, it's not a lot of progress because I only worked on it one day after we filmed last time. But this was a start for a Sal with my friend Nisi and Steffi. Well, Nisi of Because We Stitch. She's a Flosstube now, people, and she's like famous. Like people are really like mentioning her. Helen D mentioned her, and Pam and Steph mentioned her. Like she's famous, okay? She's famous. So go follow her. I'm doing it with her and with Stephanie, the New England Stitcher, who's more famous than us anyways, because she's amazing and love her. And there was one other person, Teresa, the Garden Goose Stitcher, who doesn't love her. I literally cackle laughing at her videos. I love her so much.
Her sense of humor.
She's just...
And that's exactly how she is in person, too.
Yes, when you meet her, she's just like... Yeah, I love her.
She's crazy. I love her, too.
So, we started Blue Jays
Not
Summer.
Like crazy.
We started
crazy
Blue
good.
Jays... We started Blue Jays Summer, and we are doing the whole seasonal courier series. And on the equinox or spring equinox, what's it called? When it's, what's the word? Solstice. Remembered it. It came there. It got in there. So we're doing it on the equinox or the solstice, whichever one it is, of the next month. So like on the spring equinox, we're starting the summer one so that by summer we have spring, or by summer we have it done. That's the theory anyways. So here is my start. Well, here's my whip because it was a start last Flosstube. So I've just been working my way down on this guy. And I left a hanging thread on that with a needle. I never do that. That's how you know I was tired that night.
I do it all the time.
I always finish my thread. Like Casey can attest because he gets so sick of me because every night he'll like turn off the TV, start getting ready, like packing his lunchbox for the next day. And I'm like, let me just finish this thread. And so the other night he got up and he's like, don't even say it. I'm letting you finish the thread. Because I say it every night. But this night I must have been really tired. So yeah, this is just my little start, and I will get back to this. I don't know when, but
because you've done winter, you've done spring.
I've done winter and I've done spring, so it's just these last two guys. So
I think the crow might be my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me, but I'm gonna finish it. But I think winter is my favorite. I love winter.
Yeah, winter's great too. And I think the crow's my favorite.
Yes, y'all. That's my whippity doo dah, whippity day. Stop it.
We should count how many times I've yawned this video.
Too many to count. The limit does not exist. Okay. I just want to show my thing really fast because I think it's fun when people show their little doodads. What do you call it? Keeper. What is this called? Calendar, journal. Whatever.
Book of days.
Yeah, that thing. So I have my library stitcher sticker because that's that weekend, people. We're so excited.
2 more weeks. I can't believe
know,
it's 2 more weeks.
It makes me want to puke.
Yeah, a little bit.
So a recap on March. Super fun. I did 4 starts, 3 finishes, and 5 FFOs. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-stitchy days, that's a whole week of no stitching technically. And so far in April, I've only had 1 non-stitchy day, but based on the time, it looks like today is also going to be a non-stitchy day. But we filmed, so.
I probably have almost 10 non-stitchy days in April.
That's
it's
crazy.
so bad.
That's crazy banana pants.
Crazy.
Okay.
All right, Hall.
Hall, y'all.
Well, I'll be taking over this portion of the program, as I normally do. So I had ordered, I have been on the hunt for some lakeside. I don't have any. I've never seen any. Ooh. Oh, yes, I do. Okay.
What?
There was a pattern that I thought I forgot. So I got this from the attic. This is bisque, and it's only a 12 by 26 piece, so it's going to be for probably smalls or something small, but I'm excited to.
Or you could do something like long and skinny.
Yeah,
because it's 26 inches. That's long.
Yeah. So then I also saw on Red Velvet Quilts that she had gotten some lakeside from the Tinsmith's wife.
They're in Texas.
I placed an order, and they were lovely.
Were they?
Lovely, lovely, lovely. They don't have a website that you can really order off of, but I called, and she was in the middle of stuff, and she said, I'll call you right back. Her husband, so she called and took my order, and then her husband called me back and got my payment information, and they were just the sweetest, dearest people. And they're like, you're from Maine? We don't get a lot of orders from Maine. So I got some navy bean.
That's a nice cut.
It is. It's great. I think I could do
Very
anything
unique.
on that. Yeah. It's like a grayish.
Yeah.
Like a gray beige.
Yeah.
And then Needle and Flax had a pre-order at one time, and I got it in a while ago and I forgot to show it. So this is called Valley Forge.
A fat quarter.
Fat quarter. And I love her fabric so much. Needle and Flax is probably...
Is that a 36 linen?
That is a 36. I'm beefing up my 36 collection because I've been enjoying stitching on it. So I got 36 of Valley Forge. And then I also got 36 of Martha Washington. I do not like these. Hobby House does them too. I would rather somebody just stick a sticker on it.
Yeah.
Because
then
now
once you put it in your stash, like you're gonna.
I'm gonna make a tag for them.
Gorgeous color.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my God, that's Martha Washington.
Martha Washington.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Does she dye anything but linen, or does she only? Do
She has
linen?
Ada too.
Oh.
Yeah. She does not do Lugana, but she has Ada.
Most indie dyers, or like in small dyers.
Yeah.
Don't.
But Cedar River Linen does Ada too. So, but I would say that the two of those fabrics are my favorite to stitch on so far. And then I have wanted this for a long time, Fragile, because my husband and I used to love the Christmas Story movie, and my husband used to have the leg lamp, which my daughter has in her room now.
Yeah.
So I had to get this. Fragile. Look at how great, I mean,
Yeah.
her fabric is so beautiful.
Is it actually supposed to be said like Fragile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because don't remember that
I know
part
the
of
movie, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if it's like fragile,
That's
but
what it
people
is.
call it Fragile.
No, that's what this reference is. Yeah. So she has a Flosstube too,
I
Needle and
didn't know
Flax. Yeah. She hasn't posted in a really long time, but so this goes with this chart, so I didn't want to show it yet.
Okay. There was one more piece of
I was
fabric,
like-
and I was like, "Wow, you're going!" Like,
I remember I promised you a Blackbird Parade.
here we go.
So
Ding, 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 ding.
Carol
I'm singing
Saltbutt
the back.
Stitcher showed Blackbird, and I was like, I need to beef up my Blackbird collection. And there's
You're getting
one.
beefy.
I know, I am beefy. Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher showed one. Sarah's Garden.
Oh,
I want it. I want it now. And
Give it
it's
to
out
me.
of print.
ooh, Lemonade Stitching just purchased this too. Do you follow her? Watch her?
No.
I like her. She's young like me.
This, unlike me.
No,
This is
I just mean
Sing a Song of
never mind.
Seasons.
because people like me don't usually stitch blackbirds, so I just thought it.
Isn't that
anyways.
pretty? Sing a Song of Seasons. And then this is so not like
I
a
love
Blackbird.
the basket.
Isn't that cute? The Easter parade. That's the one I want to do is the basket. But I love tulips and
I
stuff.
don't like the bunny.
Oh no. I think if I did it, I
weird
would
that
fill
he's
him in.
ghosty.
I would
Yeah,
fill him
I don't
in.
like
Yeah. I love this apple orchard. Isn't that
Ooh,
pretty?
that should be a Stitch New England start.
Tulip and Lily.
I could pass. This is just my smash or pass.
The Light Upon the Lawn.
She just finished that one too.
Really?
Yeah, she did a color and cotton version.
She must be doing the loose feather.
She likes
series.
that. She's not like doing the series,
Yeah.
but she likes that series. Yeah.
So then I got this book. The Gift is Small because it has lots of different little smalls and some drums. I love that drum right there. And then, so I got that one. The Ooh La La. I have looked at this book so many times,
I'm
but
surprised you didn't have it already.
I know. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at it. Look at it. This one's gorgeous right there.
Would you just look at it? Where is
Look
that from?
at it.
Where is that from? Would you just look at it? Oh my gosh. Leave a comment below.
I got the sewing club as well.
What is that
'cause I didn't have. And then I got the sisters.
Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Dear daughter. Because who knows who
For
I'll
me?
stitch this for.
We have two, so you gotta stitch two daughters.
Daughter of mine. Do you even like it?
Yeah, it's cute with the butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Blossoms as the Rose. This one
Ooh.
is so beautiful.
I like
that drum.
That. I like that.
Yep.
I like
Drum
that.
is beautiful. It's all
I
pretty.
think excuse me, I should not drink soda while filling Flosstube. I think a lot of blackbirds, I would like them if the colors were more bright instead of so pretty.
I think though, like looking at my blackbirds that I'm stitching though, look at how different the color looks than the pattern, don't you think? Or do you think they're still muted? You could always change the colors. That's
Well,
what,
that's what I'm saying.
Holly Jones does it
I
all
know.
the time. She brightens it up and all that. And then I
love
got
her.
All Joys for Thine. Love that. And then I had ordered this
crazy?
a couple months ago. I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
I have been looking at this and drooling over this.
You're crazy.
My
Are you going to do
friend-
the muted or the bright?
The muted. My friend
Holly
Hobbies from Holly is
Hobbies of
Holly. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Is doing this, and I think she's the one that made me buy it.
You're
Holly. And Jessica Sweetwater's doing
Everybody
it.
and their
Everybody's doing it. So I was like, I want to do it. So I got some Mason linen, which I've never used before. This is called haberdashery.
I love that
Beautiful
word.
color. I know, isn't that a cool word?
It's just a fun word to say.
It is.
The haberdashery.
The haberdashery. So that's my haul. And I'm going to have a hellacious haul next time because it will be library stitchers.
Yes. Oh my god, we have so many good drug shows coming! I'm so excited! Oh my, I'm gonna be in line just with everybody else, except I can't because I'm gonna be cashing people out and
You won't be cashing people
Yes,
out.
I will.
You want to know why?
Brenna's friend is coming,
Yeah.
but I said I would still help for the first 2
You
hours.
don't have to.
The line is long for the first, people
Everybody
rush.
gets-
They get excited. They don't want to miss out. There's limited quantities of certain things. I get it. I've been that person. at
Elbows
retreats.
get thrown.
No, people are respectful, but
Not me. Don't get in my way with some fabric.
our fabric trunk shows, yummy.
I think you can mention it. We have it on the website, don't we?
Oh yes, they are on the website. We have Be Stitch Me and Millennial Fabrics for our fabric trunk shows this year, and I am so excited. Missy sent pictures of the box of Be Stitch Me, and they're 2 giant boxes, and let's just say it's yards and 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 yards, and it's gorgeous. I'm so excited.
I know. I can't wait either.
we have
Because
some-
I love the Stitch Me fabric. Oh, I've never tried Millennial fabric, so
I have not either.
I saw it at Reese's, and they do have some beautiful colors. I didn't see the colors that I think Missy sent a picture, and I didn't pay attention. I've been busy at
Typical.
work. I know.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Yeah, it's been hard to keep up with everything, but we're almost there. We're almost to
We're getting
game
there.
time.
I
It's
know.
exciting.
So we're having one more meeting to button everything up.
Yep.
So
My haul, not much.
one thing.
2 technically, because I bought the Winter Quaker as a
Oh,
PDF
yep.
because I waited for that to come out as a PDF. I'm just a PDF stitcher, and I know people don't love PDF stitchers because it doesn't support LNSs. Trust me when I say I support my LNS. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't
I
even
support
worry
them in
about
other
it.
ways.
Yes, plenty. I mean, I have a fabric of the month through my LNS, and I if things are available only as paper charts, I typically order through my LNS. My LNS gets support.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of LNSs.
We have 1.
2. Penny.
She's not an LNS. She's
Well,
an online
she's an
shop.
ONS, but I consider her an LNS too. So
I
for
do like
Penny,
to buy my
I always
floss.
order all my Blackbirds from Penny, and I order all my floss from Penny because Penny.
Do you order
always,
Brenda from Penny?
Not Blackbirds. Sorry, with thy needle. I order
Brenda
Brenda
Gervais.
Gervais
Yeah.
from Penny.
Okay, all that to say, I'm a PDF stitcher, and I'll buy a PDF when I want. No, I'm just kidding. This is the Wordy Birds March, and I mentioned this.
Supporting an online shop.
Yes, this is Heartland Quilts and Stitching monthly subscription. That's the word. The pattern is $9 a month, and it goes right into my markup, and I love it so much. That fabric,
This fabric for that stitch.
potentially.
Absolutely.
Potentially. I need to floss drop the colors to see how they will actually
but
show up.
look at the picture.
Yeah, no, I know. Sweet Wing is using all Grace Notes fabrics. I don't have any Grace Notes in my stash, so I've just been using Atomic Ranch.
I have
That's predominantly
16
what
count
my
Grace Notes.
um
I was part of Grace Notes Club a couple years ago.
yeah. So that's that. I'm excited. I don't know when exactly I'm going to be starting this. Probably, what are my plans this weekend? I'm working Sunday, so it won't be a start this weekend. So it won't be a start for next week because I don't start things in the middle of the week, people. I did do it.
What?
I did do it on Monday.
I start things when I want.
It's a lot of work in a work day. Like I said, I only have an hour, like 7 to 8 p.m. Like that's all I got. So when I want to stitch, I want to stitch, not hit
you
things
want
up.
to just go.
Yeah. So maybe next weekend for Easter. Maybe I'll start it on Easter.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I love it.
Springy.
The colors are gorgeous.
Yeah.
That little basket in the middle, really
It's
pretty.
very, very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited. So I got to keep up on that. And then that's really it. That's my only other...
No, she's starting Lily
Well, yeah.
at our
I already mentioned that though.
retreat.
I'm starting Lily.
Do you have another start for the retreat?
I think I'm just going to be bringing Lily too.
Oh, are you in Sweetheart Hill? You said you were going to bring that as a
for fill-in.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, so I'll probably just bring those. I mean, both of those projects are pretty fill-in heavy, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to outline her before?
Mm-mm.
You're not?
No.
Okay, so I had mentioned my plans beforehand.
Look at the time.
But I...
No, how long? It's almost an hour. I told you.
I didn't show what I was going to stitch it on or my floss straps. So I have Rejoice Evermore for Brenda Gervais. And I had gotten this piece of Everything Nice from Helen. And these are the Vicki Clayton silks.
Oh, I wanted to talk about that.
What? Vicki Clayton's?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm not a silk girly.
I think you said that once already.
Yeah.
Does that look good?
And I'm kind of mad at myself for starting Real Comfort with silks. Because I'm not a silk girl.
Okay, so stop.
No, I have too much. I have too much.
Do just the border in silk and do all the house in DMC.
I might
Just
contemplate
a
that
thought.
idea because
you can just have the border, keep the border just silk,
Yeah.
and then do
I could do that. So here's what I don't like about silk. Because I want to stitch on my Real Comfort right now. But I am so staticky. It is so dry. I have a wood stove in my hand. Like, it's so dry in the winter here. I literally cannot stitch with them. I have beeswax. I tried the thread conditioner. It does not matter. It's still sticking to me. It's getting caught on every little piece of dry skin around my fingers. I hate it. I despise it. Now, in the fall, when I wasn't as dry, and maybe in the summer, I will put in a lot of work on this project because I love that piece. You guys know I was waiting for that piece to come out because it was a retreat chart, and then I love Real Comfort. I want to keep stitching on it, but I can't stitch it for like 6 months out of the year because I chose to do silks.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I was excited to try. Like, it's my first time trying it. Should I have started a ginormous piece with my first time using silks? No.
I may have influenced you too, because I was like,
Yes.
I'm gonna buy the Vicki Clayton silks, and you're like, add one for me.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay.
Plum Street Flag Thief is my next one, and I spent a little time this weekend kitting this up as well.
Beautiful.
So you know how you had the I had the stork scissors that I got at Library Stitchers too, but this is Creme Brulee R&R, and that's my floss.
Beautiful.
So I'm excited about starting this. The issue that I have with starting this at a retreat, where do I start? I always am a top left starter.
Why can't
Comfort.
you start with the top left?
Yeah.
That's a big chunk.
It's a lot of
And
counting
then,
though.
not really.
I'm gonna have to count
It's only
that
two
whole
colors.
tree.
Yeah, I guess. But you could do the outline of the swoops in the colors, and then you don't have to count just over,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Or you could do a bottom left. I've done bottom left before.
Have you?
Yeah.
don't know if I'm
I did a bottom
fan.
left on Sweetheart Hill.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll start on the bottom left. Who knows?
It's so cute.
It is cute. I love it. It's so cute. I love the buntings and
It's very cute.
yeah, it's very cute.
Whoa. I just looked up at us on this thing. Look how pale I am. I am a ghost.
You gotta get some sun, girl.
Can spring come? I did sit out one of those really sunny days that we had that was like 50 degrees. I sat on the porch for like 5 minutes and I just
soaked it in.
I was like a lizard.
I want to soak up the sun. Gonna tell everyone to lighten up. Sorry.
Sing it. Giveaway winners.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about our giveaway. Okay, disclaimer.
She has been busy. We've said it 7,000 times.
I did not send out last call's giveaways. Partially because one of them is in the UK.
Yeah. Look at my dog. I'm going to be that person. Look at it! Every single morning when we wake up, this is a different day. Every single morning when we wake up and come to let him out, that's how he's laying.
That's his couch. It's just his best life.
These are 3 different days. Those 3 pictures. 3 days in a row.
If I even like move, Zeus is like up. You know?
Not Ranger. This is him the other day. Just he had his head like
halfway
laying on the windowsill.
There's a squirrel that's been taunting him.
Let me tell you what. If this squirrel doesn't find a new home, I'm gonna make it find a new home. It drives Ranger crazy. He doesn't bark. He's a very good dog. He does not bark. He does not but he will run back and forth between the 2 windows in our living room and just be like so crazy. I'm sorry for shaking the table, but he is insanity. Yep, this is another day. Look at him. He's just truly like, this couch is mine. I love that dog. Anyways, it's not what I got this on this iPad. Oh my God, Casey tried playing an April Fool's joke on me, and he I walked through the door after work, and I had been having a hard week, and and he pretended. He banged on the table, and he's like, oh my God, Ranger, what did you just do? And I was like, what happened? And he had this, zoomed in like this, and he did that.
Sorry. My daughter's home.
So he had this on my thing, and he goes, oh, Ranger just dropped your iPad. I had it sitting on the counter, and he just jumped up on the counter, and it fell. And I was like, it's okay, trying to make him not feel bad about it. And he was like, I don't know what to do. And then I was like, wait a minute. I looked at it, and I was like, and he was like, April Fools! I can't with that man sometimes. Anyways, giveaway winners. Okay. Our last week's giveaway, we don't have the charts with us, but one of them was, do you remember the name of the chart?
The Friendships Strawberry from Annie Proper Stitcher. I don't remember the name. Friendship Garden?
By Annie the Proper Stitcher. Sharon S. 1198. So if this is you, you won the Strawberry Annie the Proper Stitcher.
Is she coming to our retreat?
I don't know.
It says, can't wait to attend your retreat again.
Oh!
Yay! Well, maybe I should just bring it to the retreat.
Yes, email us. If you were watching this before the retreat, email us and she will bring it to you. Okay. And then the next one was some Primrose Cottage charts.
No. This is the love story from Annie the Proper Stitcher.
Yes, it was both Proper Stitcher. Annie the Proper Stitcher.
Brenna.
I get to say hi too. By sticking your fingers in the camera? Anyways, Annie the Proper Stitcher, Love Grows, I think it was.
Love Story.
Love Story. I'm sorry. Bonnie Schaefer. 3154.
Oh, it is Sheffer.
Thank you.
Sorry, I thought it was an A.
I know how to read sometimes.
Not often.
So if you are those 2 people, please send us an email, b&e-stitchery@gmail.com. It's always in the description down below. Is that it?
I think I'm done.
I'm tie.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. We will see you after Library Stitchers.
We'll have all the updates and all the fun
Oh,
stuff.
we have to film the week before before I go on my honeymoon.
Oh.
Which is your birthday weekend.
The 18th?
I think it's the 19th, technically. I think your birthday's on a Friday this year. I might have that wrong. Oh, I have a calendar right in front of me. We can tell you exactly when we're coming back. Isn't that fun? So you can count down the days. Okay. This would be a month. So we're coming back.
On the 10th.
Do you have any plans for that day?
No, and that's Mother's Day weekend too, so it might be
Perfect.
nice. Yeah. Kill
A
two
Mother's
birds
Day
with
special.
There you go.
So we will see you on May 10th. And we hope you have a fantabulous Easter. And if you're coming to Library Stitchers, we can't wait to meet you.
Yes. Stitch what makes your heart happy.
Bye.